In the year 2019, everything changed. The Earth is suddenly invaded by aliens who cut off electricity, choke access to resources, and cripple humanity's ability to fight back. Governments across the globe quickly surrender, bowing to this overwhelming force. Armies disband under alien command, and the extraterrestrials take over as Earth's new rulers. But not everyone is ready to accept this fate. Detective Rafe Drummond, determined to resist, tries to escape Chicago with his family. He ignores barricades, dodges restrictions, and makes a desperate run for freedom. But the aliens intercept him. His escape fails, and in a brutal twist, his family is wiped out, leaving only his two sons, Raphael and Gabriel, alive. Under this new regime, aliens seize resources and construct sealed zones in every major city. Humanity is caged, forced to toil underground to build alien habitats. The only real authority left? The police, who patrol the streets, inspect civilians, and deport anyone labeled undesirable. Digital communication is gone, interference blocks everything, and politicians now take orders directly from their alien overlords. Fast forward to 2026. A small resistance cell tries to spark a worldwide uprising by attacking a sealed zone. The mission collapses, but the dream of rebellion refuses to die. Now, 9 years after the invasion, Chicago has become a surveillance state. Hidden cameras, body trackers, and special police units monitor every citizen. At the center of this watchful eye is Gabriel Drummond, Jack's youngest son. His brother Raphael recently attempted a major strike against the aliens, but he was killed, leaving Gabriel under constant suspicion. Despite the heavy surveillance, Gabriel still seeks moments of normal life, time with his girlfriend, hanging with his best friend, even dodging the suspicious neighbor who won't stop watching him. One day, he stumbles upon a mural of Raphael. Standing on a rooftop, Gabriel and his friend look down at the alien lair burrowed deep underground. Though fear hangs heavy, his friend Jurgis dreams of the day humanity will rise again and reclaim freedom. Meanwhile, William Mulligan, head of the Special Police Unit, reads a newspaper and notices something odd. A simple fire protection ad by a company called Phoenix. But to William, it's no ordinary ad, it's a coded message, proof that the resistance is still alive. Soon after, William visits a woman named Jane. She flirts, hoping he'll stay the night, but William has no interest. He's here for one reason only, to pick up a mysterious package. Back at the precinct, William Mulligan warns his assistant that the resistance isn't finished yet. In fact, he suspects they're already preparing a new strike. Flipping through old case files and biographies, William searches for any possible link to Phoenix, hoping to stop another terrorist act before it sparks open war with the aliens. And William's instincts are right. That very night, the rebels set their sights on a high-profile target, the city's main soccer stadium. A celebration for Unity Day is about to take place, where politicians and maybe even alien leaders will gather. If the attack succeeds, it could ignite a global conflict. Meanwhile, Patrick, one of the rebels, passes information to a mysterious figure on a bus, his face completely concealed. Across town, Gabriel Drummond heads to his job at a data recovery center. Under the watchful eye of hundreds of cameras, his task is simple but suffocating. Process phone after phone, upload every photo and video to the alien servers, then destroy the device. But during his shift, he notices something strange, his colleague scribbling on a scrap of paper and hiding it. Later, during lunch, she quietly slides the note to him, masking the handoff by pretending to roll it into paper for an illicit smoke. After work, Gabriel tries to blend into the crowd, but suddenly masked agents from the special units storm the park. They grab the woman right in front of him and drag her away, deporting her to an unknown fate. Stunned, Gabriel realizes just how close he came to being exposed, and how careful he'll need to be moving forward. That night, Gabriel meets his friend Jurgis at the docks. Jurgis has found a boat, an escape route out of the sealed zone. For Gabriel, the thought of freedom with his girlfriend is tempting, but then Jurgis proudly flashes a revolver, convinced it makes him strong. Gabriel explodes, calling him reckless, a coward who has no idea what real courage means. Their argument is cut short by the wail of police sirens. Jurgis drops the gun and flees, while Gabriel crosses paths with none other than Mulligan. William, who once knew Gabriel's father, treats him with a rare hint of respect, but he also warns him, don't make the same mistakes as Raphael, or he'll end up dead too. Desperate and running out of options, Gabriel tries to sell valuable intel. Instead, he's thrown into a van, a metal collar locked around his neck, and driven to the ruins of a city scarred by past battles with the aliens. Inside one of the bombed-out houses, Gabriel makes a shocking discovery. Raphael is alive. His brother survived the failed attack but has been hiding ever since, having cut out his tracking device to stay off the grid. Raphael gives Gabriel money and urges him to leave with the boat, to live the free life he could never have. Before they part ways, Raphael sends off a pigeon carrying secret intel, then burns the rest, erasing all evidence of his presence. Back at home, Gabriel urges Roa to pack quickly. They have to leave the city. But she resists, content with life as it is, unwilling to take the risk. Gabriel insists, telling her the impossible. His brother Raphael is alive, but his revelation falls on deaf ears. And worse, the police are eavesdropping on their every word. Meanwhile, William Mulligan discovers that one of the resistance leaders is still alive. He immediately reports the news to the alien overlords, who begin planning a new strategy to crush the rebellion. Fearing Gabriel might slip away, William initiates a manhunt, tracking him relentlessly. Gabriel manages to hide in an abandoned factory, but danger surrounds him. Hundreds of alien listening devices are everywhere. Using his metal collar, he cleverly interferes with the tracker signals, buying himself precious time. Meanwhile, Patrick finds the pigeon carrying Raphael's secret message. Acting quickly, the resistance begins preparing another attack. This time, the target is high profile. The deputy mayor, attending the Unity Day celebration alongside alien leaders. Charles, working at the local newspaper, covertly alerts other Phoenix members. A hidden symbol in print and a coded song on the radio signal the underground agents to gather at a secret nightclub. Before the operation, the rebels meet a doctor to remove their tracking devices. The procedure is risky and some don't survive, but every sacrifice is for the greater cause. Patrick then goes to the morgue, bribing a worker to take trackers from the dead. These trackers won't be logged into the alien database until after 7 p.m., giving the rebels a critical edge. They can move undetected and execute their plans without raising suspicion. Meanwhile, Raphael springs into action. Meeting with his ally Edward, he arranges to purchase a rare alien fabric from a local woman. This organic material acts as camouflage, hiding them from inspections and security systems. Using it, Patrick crafts a sophisticated bomb. Double tap to activate, then a 1-minute countdown before detonation. With preparations complete, the resistance equips themselves with camouflage bombs, trackers from the deceased, and a capsule of poison in case they're captured. A 6-member team, split into 2 vehicles, sets out for the stadium, where thousands of people are gathered for Unity Day, humanity's uneasy celebration with their alien overlords. The stage is set, every move is calculated, and the next strike could either ignite hope or bring devastating consequences. The mayor of Chicago takes the stage, boasting about the aliens, claiming they've increased Earth's resources tenfold and practically eradicated crime. But the members of Phoenix know the truth. The aliens are preparing to strip the planet bare, leaving it uninhabitable. Today is their last chance to strike. If they fail, it could be too late. At the stadium, the resistance splits up, keeping an eye on the mayor's assistant. The crowd cheers, glory, hallelujahs echoing through the air. But the arrival of the alien legislators forces the rebels to adjust their plan. Still, the mission must go on. Raphael approaches the deputy mayor, holding the camouflage bomb. 2 quick taps on the shoulder activate the timer. The team retreats as the explosion erupts a minute later, killing the mayor's assistant and several aliens. Chaos erupts. Furious, the legislators unleash a citywide manhunt. Edward falls victim to the gunfire, but most of the rebels escape. Raphael flees into the underground parking lot, only to face an alien directly. The legislator attacks, tearing apart a nearby van, but resistance members arrive just in time to intervene, letting Raphael slip away. From afar, William Mulligan watches the events on television. He realizes it's time to make his move. Meanwhile, Gabriel regains consciousness, noticing the tracking devices are no longer active. Confused but determined, he races to the boat, only to discover it's been burned, cutting off his escape. Elsewhere, Anita destroys all evidence linking them to Phoenix. Daniel and Raphael move toward their next target, aware that every second counts. Police forces are overwhelmed, prompting the alien legislators to deploy their own hunters. Even Chief Eugene is summoned underground for a personal briefing with the aliens who have ruled Earth for 9 years. Finally, William reconnects with Jane, who expresses unwavering confidence in him. Before returning to his duties, she asks him to dance, a fleeting moment of calm before the storm. It's nighttime in Chicago, and chaos erupts in the city's poorest neighborhoods. The police are sweeping through, arresting anyone even remotely linked to the rebels. Terrified residents scramble to destroy anything that could incriminate them. Jurgis tries to stand his ground, but he's brutally beaten for resisting. Gabriel steps in, threatening an officer with a gun, but William warns him coldly, "Surrender now, or say goodbye to your life." Meanwhile, one of the gang members, about to flee the city, makes a desperate call to his wife, his last goodbye, leaving behind a small child. But William is already one step ahead. He tracks the man down and forces him to reveal the location of his accomplices. Alien hunters are quickly dispatched. Across the city, Raphael, Anita, and Daniel rush to the train station, buying tickets for different routes in a desperate bid to escape. Everyone checks in, except Anita, stuck in a long line. Realizing time is running out, she slips through the crowd, using a boy as a cover to get past the tracking checkpoint. The resistance members board buses, thinking they've made it out, but alarms suddenly blare. Drivers are forced to stop. Alien hunters descend on the station, scanning for anyone suspicious. They locate Daniel, and with no way to escape, he swallows a poison capsule, ending his life. Anita panics, ready to run, but Raphael holds her back, hoping against hope that things will work out. It doesn't take long to realize they've been tracked too, and Anita tries to flee, but an alien hunter strikes her down, destroying her in an instant. Raphael fights back, shoving the hunter aside and escaping, but in a moment of desperation, he swallows a capsule too, until William appears and shoots him, preventing him from ending it himself. Soon after, William confronts Gabriel in an interrogation room. He drops a bombshell. The aliens plan to destroy Gabriel's entire district in just 10 hours. Only Gabriel can stop it, but he has to cooperate with the police. Gabriel refuses. William doesn't stop there. He reveals the truth about Gabriel's brother. Raphael has been captured, beaten, and interrogated for information. If Gabriel doesn't help, his brother will be executed. Reluctantly, Gabriel agrees to become their informant. Armed with instructions and a newspaper marked with the Phoenix symbol, he meets Raphael and asks to be taken to the leader of the rebels. Gabriel knows the police are watching his every move, but he's willing to risk everything to save his brother. In a shocking turn, he betrays the entire resistance when he meets with Patrick, Charles, and Jane, the woman secretly leading the rebels. Discovering that the elusive number one was so close all along, William orders a raid on Jane's house, and she's executed on the spot. When William's assistant arrives at the scene, she doubts Jane could really be the mastermind. Sure, she's smart and well-read, but her gun isn't even loaded, and her social status doesn't fit the profile of someone orchestrating a rebellion. Hidden devices, a listening bug, a camera, and a laptop containing critical data reveal her true involvement. Soon, William reports to the alien legislators, exposing the full criminal network, from low-level operatives to the top leaders, including Charles, Patrick, and Jane. The aliens interrogate him, suspicious of his longtime presence in the same area. But William vehemently denies any wrongdoing, insisting he is a loyal officer who upholds the law. Meanwhile, the Phoenix Resistance members face their grim fates. Many settle their accounts with life rather than fall into alien hands. Raphael is the only one who survives, and he manages to escape Earth entirely. A few days later, William meets Gabriel again and hands him a data device, claiming it will reveal the truth. But the real shocker comes when it's revealed that Rua has been a secret police agent all along, keeping tabs on Gabriel. Even more astonishing, her father, William, Jane, and several other members of the resistance were once close friends, celebrating holidays together like a single family. Realizing that the true number one of Phoenix is none other than William himself, Gabriel destroys the device, erasing the evidence. In the explosive finale, William activates an invisible bomb and descends into the underground, eliminating the alien legislators. The plan succeeds. With the top aliens gone, people around the world rise up, resisting the invaders and reclaiming control of Earth.